What up, what up, what up? Welcome out to the Cosign Podcast, Culture and Music. I am your host, Phantom Vixen, a.k.a. OGV. And of course, I got my right hand to my right side of me.
Yo, it's your boy Sterling Stacks, a.k.a. Good in Every Hood, a.k.a. your homeboy's homeboy, a.k.a. I saw your old lady last night. She wasn't with me, but she damn sure wasn't with you.
What's good? Hey. And I want to introduce to my co-signers up here, we have a special guest in the building, national recording artist, Stylis.
Yo, what up?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Good. Yeah, great. Yeah, welcome to the Cosign.
Definitely.
You know,
I appreciate y'all having me.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I don't know if Smitty told you a lot about the show, but we in for a nice little ride.
Yeah, okay. Let's go.
So let's go ahead and get into it.
Do I need to put my seatbelt on?
Buckle the fuck up.
Yeah, it might be a little turbulence. Say what you want.
Turbulence ain't nothing.
Alright, let's get into it. We like to start the show up with what we call the WTF of the week.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
And it's a lot of what the fuck's going on this week. So I'm going to kind of like divert what I had to talk about first. And let's talk about Ja Morant.
Sumter County.
One of SC's greatest. But he's an NBA player that, I don't know, decided to go to the club, maybe got a little too lit.
Yeah.
Pulled the yapper out.
Yeah, you know.
And put it on the gram.
Yeah. And put it on the gram live, ain't it? It was on live. I
Shit.
How's that going to work out for him?
My question is, what was the drink?
The fuck was he drinking? Because he's always smiling. He looked lit all the time. Bro.
Yeah, was it Casamigos?
Sounds like a tequila night.
Whatever it is, I don't want none of that shit.
But
if it was Hennessy, somebody would have got shot.
I was just about to say,
if it was Hennessy,
like some Hennessy shit.
It would have been some shots popped off though if it was Hennessy.
True.
So it probably might have been tequila. You know what I mean?
Okay, so, and you're out there, so you know, you do your thing. So I have so many questions about the story. First of all, why is he carrying a gun? The famous person isn't supposed to carry the gun. No. That's supposed to be for the entourage.
Shit, man, hold on now.
Right. I know the situation.
I move faster than my security.
But you the brand though. You the brand though.
But if I know I'm the brand, I know what I'm living for. I know what I need to achieve. I know what I got. I know what I want to live for. That doesn't mean that the security, they know you're like you know what I mean, like
they value your shit as much.
They don't pick that up in their head, so they just do their job by the policy,
right?
And that's it, right? So in my head, if I know, like, man, I got all that, I know on my end I'm gonna pull quicker than the security guard, because the security guard he gonna have to go by policy and make sure if he can pull, if there is a pull situation, because he don't want to get fired, charged, etc. Me, I'm gonna just back and I'm gonna claim self-defense.
Right.
Boom, self-defense. I'm gonna claim it.
All right. What you feel about that? I just feel that guns and alcohol don't mix. You know?
I mean, they usually don't. You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
You know what?
It depends what kind of alcohol though.
But again, it's probably on tequila.
If you're sipping on some Malibu, you might be all right. I don't know how that works, but
if you have a few mimosas, that might be
that's a chill night. Mimosa should be chill, right? Mimosa shouldn't get you too lit, right?
I feel like a mimosa is more of a gunshot to the leg.
Let me find out you have a refined palate.
I mean,
that's more of a gunshot to the leg.
You got an index for this, you know what I'm saying? When do you pull the pistol and what's happening with the pistol?
Mimosas, you won't pull it right away.
Not right away. Nah. You probably at brunch anyway, so
you don't want to get all that's too.
I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't.
At least a toe.
We don't get it, right?
Maybe a toe.
Oh, you gonna shoot me in the pinky toe?
Yeah, right, maybe a toe.
But we here in South Carolina, in Columbia, we are familiar with where Ja Morant is from. Like, it's not called Merc City for nothing. You could take a nigga out the hood, but that don't mean you can take the hood out of nigga.
At all.
And I don't know if it's a sense of entitlement. I think it's stupid, honestly. I mean, his new contract is fucking dumb. Like, I mean, it's over 90 million, over 100 million. It's a lot of money. You know what I mean? That you're jeopardizing
to get caught up like that in the club.
I mean? In the club, like, you have to. I'm with you. Like, your entourage should have that, but brandishing it on social media, man. Like, you know how they say, man, they always fuck up when they give you niggas money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give a nigga money, like, yo, you fucked up by
it's like I feel that to a certain extent, though. I mean, I really do. To a certain extent, I feel that. To a certain extent, Cause like in my head, man, maybe it's just me though. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say NBA guy, but I feel like I mean NBA. We do know the NBA players have been targets. I mean, of course they have a lot of money, but like you hear more about. I ain't gonna say I agree, but I understand why rappers carry pistols. Based on
absolutely. I was just about to say, an NBA player carrying a pistol and a rapper carrying a pistol to me is two different things.
Yeah, we burying rappers.
It really it adds to y'all image when y'all do it. It doesn't do that for the NBA.
I feel like if you carrying the name regardless, you need to have a pistol.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm saying we're burying more rappers, you know what I'm saying, from gun violence than NBA players is what I'm saying. Like
NBA players is more of a lick than rappers.
Hell yeah. But the society, I feel like these younger niggas out here, they not really trying to rob an NBA nigga. That's when Chi-Town with tie you up. They're not really like
because NBA players ain't just running around.
Yeah, they just running around. You know what I mean? And these niggas is like 6'3", 6'4". They're probably deep. You know what I mean? But rappers, I mean, an NBA player's gonna have on a nice big chain. A rapper's gonna have on 30 nice big chains. You know what I mean?
That's a super lick.
Like NBA's
the key.
Right, the NBA players slide through the back door, headed to the VIP.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The rappers is in every hood, every club. He's gonna, you know what I mean? He's gonna chill in the 30s.
He's a Claire's chain.
Yeah.
And also add, oh damn, he said the clear chain. Shout out to Ocho Cinco out there. But just to add to that though, you know, and then there's levels because I feel like at least with the NBA, like how you're saying about security, they may have their own personal security that is invested in keeping them safe. Versus when like if you go to the club, you kind of got to lean on the club owners making sure you're safe and that. And I can get that being a thing for you. And so yeah, definitely. I'm gonna take
That's
this.
why I make you up it first. Like as an artist, man. I ain't gonna say too much. All I'm gonna say is, as an artist, I will up it first.
Okay, all right.
For sure.
All right, so other wild shit that went on this week, we had two major sentences out there. Alec Murdoch, who got 2 life sentences for murdering his wife and son. And then, of course, you have Tim Norton from Sweeties. You remember the Sweeties?
Yeah, the Sweeties pie.
And they had the show was on OWN, and he put a hit out on his nephew to get insurance money.
So I was reading on that. Right, so but then I went to his page. Right, did y'all see that post where it was like, no, I'm innocent. The jury didn't get to see or hear. No,
I mean, we're gonna all play. Okay.
Like, honest to God though, like.
I mean, insurance money is a motherfucker, man.
It is a motherfucker, but
people out is a motherfucker. That's because I feel like that's what's going on in both of these cases. You know,
it's a motherfucker.
Murdoch didn't have any money to stand again.
But time out, it's a motherfucker. But think about it. If you can think outside the box, and if you can think about one side and the other side, do you believe it?
Okay, so you know they call this family annihilators, right?
Yeah.
And that to me is hard to grasp anyway. Like you killing your own family, that's still a hard concept, but we know it happens. Right. We know it's the truth. I think mental illness plays in part of something because to think that you can get away with a hired act. Now, for him to get caught for hiring somebody, there had to be something. There's either videotape, phone calls of him saying, "I'm gonna give you this."
So, is the nephew dead?
Yes.
Yeah. I said it. Carrying out a murder.
My opinion, that nigga did it.
Right.
He did it. That's my opinion, but at the same time, I can't I won't. It's like it's not fair if I won't put out if I don't lay it out. Like
look at, I mean,
the whole situation,
all the sides. But my opinion, of course, that nigga did that.
He definitely did that.
He did that.
Now I will say this.
So he probably chose good enough. He probably told him how to
where he's gonna be at, you know. And I think there's another part to that too because he had something to do with the life insurance policy.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of young people under the age of 30 that had that level of a life insurance policy. So not to say the plot, but how many people carry that type of life insurance policy and you're still in your 20s? Right. Somebody put that policy on him.
That shit was dumb though. How he went to collected literally he didn't even wait though. Right. Like if you don't collect that shit.
Like let me see like you got some sorrow going on.
By the way, I'm not a criminal, but I'm just saying if I was in the shoes, I mean wait at least 5 years.
Yeah, you can wait a little while.
You can't hurt.
I mean make it believable. You know, I know somebody who lost a parent. I mean, probably maybe 6 months ago, and they said I ain't even thought about it.
They said
got too much grief going on. I'm not worried about the life insurance right now because they're dealing with grief. Yeah. So they running straight to the insurance company like, yeah, damn, my nephew died, man. Man, can I get that insurance policy?
Red flag.
Now the Murdoch shit, right?
I watched more of that case.
I
than this
didn't
one.
watch it, but just based off of like what I've seen and heard and read, I don't feel like he necessarily could have did it. I think that he paid somebody to do it. That's how I feel.
And then, but the why? That was So, are you familiar with Alec Murdoch? No, are you familiar with Alec Murdoch?
I heard a little bit, but
Okay,
not too
so
much.
And that's
their
here.
family was
That's here?
That's here,
big
South Carolina. That's in
time
Charleston, yeah.
lawyers. I mean, they've been running shit. They've been attached to a lot of bullshit. They had a young lady die on one of their boats. They were tied up in a lawsuit. They had a housekeeper die. Alec Murdoch is a piece of shit. So what happened was he got caught stealing a bunch of money from his law firm and got disbarred, and he got fired. Right, millions of dollars he's been stealing. Yeah. He's a scamming ass white dude. Okay,
People popping, scamming.
Yeah, pop pills, all that shit. So when the maid died,
Nobody's finessed him yet? My bad.
Look, he's the finesser. So when the maid died, he told her sons, "I got you. We're gonna make sure you good." He got a $5 million check because he had an insurance policy where the maid died at, and gave the kids $100,000. He's like that type of finesser. Okay,
just hearing that story, that nigga did it.
Yeah.
On the other case. That nigga did it.
See, but the only thing that confused
just
me
hearing
was
that, he did that.
The only thing that confused me was saying that it was two different pistols.
The two different
It was
pistols
a shotgun
and a machine gun.
and something else that was used to kill both of them in the same place. And I'm just trying to figure out how you'd be like, yo, bah, put your pistol down, grab the next one, bah. You know what I mean?
And then
that
you
shit
killed
just
your
really,
wife with a machine gun?
yeah, like
That's fucked up. Does it make me sound fucked up if I say like, look, like?
nah, speak out your
mind.
Yeah, we very open here.
Hypothetically, if I was to be down to my last cards to deal in life, and I need something, the crack right there, it won't be by elimination by a gun. It has to be something.
You know, you gonna cut the brake line on the cars.
Nah, man.
Rat poison. A little bit, no.
Yeah, my wife been getting high for years. I just she had an overdose.
Y'all welcome to How to Get Away with Murder Part 2.
Damn, I didn't know, bro.
Are you telling us?
Damn, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But look, you know,
I'm about to say, damn, man.
Yeah,
Man.
Damn, but Maggie and Paw, come on.
Yeah, I mean that's really savage. There's no cosign on that, but like I said,
It really is.
They sold the property already. The property where all the shit happened, like 1,700 acres, the 4-bedroom house for like 3.9 million.
700. You said
1,700.
1,700.
acres. That's how much money these motherfuckers.
17.
But he stole all this damn money.
Yeah,
he
how
How much
robbed
is an acre?
everybody.
Like 1 acre here.
Shit,
One.
more than I can afford. Your house on an acre? Because my house ain't on an acre.
My house is
On
not
1
an
acre.
acre. Who the fuck wants an
In
acre? That's a lot of landscaping.
Probably about 20.
220?
No, about 20.
20,000 on the land.
About 20 bands, maybe.
20 bands an acre.
All right, we're not gonna speculate.
Hold on, time out. 20,000 on a 1 acre?
Yeah.
It depends on where it is, you know.
It's
I'm about to say, that's not kind of a little steep.
But 1,700 acres is a lot. But yeah, no cosign on
No, on a 1 acre. Just 1 acre.
1 acre, depending on where it's located, you probably get an acre for 20 bands easy.
All right, but here's gonna be my prediction on this case. Okay, here's my prediction. They're gonna go for an appeal because what the appeal is gonna be is that he was convicted on prior bad acts and that the prosecution really didn't have evidence
2,800.
on this.
20, how much?
2,800.
2,800.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm listening.
Like hearing the 1,000 range, I'm like, what? For 1 acre?
Yeah, my bad.
I don't
know
go get her.
Oh God!
How do you go to 2,800?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm about to say we really ain't in the land of free. Like 20,000 for 1
Put
acre.
that was 1,700.
Babe,
My bad.
the fuck? Out of order.
Bigger business.
Alright,
Bigger
listen.
business.
Listen, I'm just telling y'all, listen to prediction. I may be wrong. My prediction is going to be there's going to be appeal. They didn't have enough evidence on the murders, but he was convicted on prior bad acts. And the fact that, yes, they had person after person come say, yeah, he stole this, he did this, he did this, he did this. But they didn't really have, they had no gun residue, they had no murder weapon, there was no blood splatter, there was no...
If it ain't no gun residue,
I thought it was gun residue and blood splatter.
No. None of that.
And this is all. And
he's the one that found them. And he's the one that found them.
This is and it's still.
Oh yeah,
he got 2 life sentences.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that appeal is gonna be strong.
I wonder if he's going to Lee or if he's going to Kirkland. Like wherever he go, them boys about to extort the hell out of him, bro. Like I'm talking about.
What he gonna do? He ain't got nothing.
Oh, he still got something.
No, he doesn't.
He still gonna have something. He just sold his house for $3.9 million.
He ain't sold shit.
What?
Listen, he stole. That's a drop of what he stole from the law firm.
He did.
They gotta pay all that back. They already have. The law firm has already paid the people back their money because he stole from the clients.
Well, I tell one thing. You tell them boys in Leah Kirkland that he ain't got no money. They ain't believing your ass. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't got no money. He ain't got no family to send. Who the fuck gonna send the money?
I said it.
His wife dead. His son dead. His father just died. His mother is on dementia. You know what I'm saying?
These side chicks.
Yeah, he got one.
Flag on the play on side chicks with goddamn murder.
I'm just saying.
Why to show you this man?
I'm just trying to think outside the box.
All I'm saying is there's no more money. Okay, Maggie even in testimony, the head housekeeper said that Maggie pulled her to the side and was concerned about the lawsuit because there was a pending lawsuit for $30 million for the girl that died on their boat. Maggie pulled her aside and said that she was concerned about this lawsuit and how it was affecting him and that he wasn't sleeping and all this other stuff and that they had the money that she wished they could just pay the money and move on.
Hey,
they didn't have no money.
Bottom line is you do dirt, you get dirt in the Murdaugh family and the Murdaugh, that entitlement and that money definitely, you know what I'm saying, causing to do some harm and some dirt to a lot of people.
Yep.
No sympathy. It's a cosign on 2 consecutive life sentences. And I like to see when clear people get what the fuck they deserve after fucking other people.
You know that karma beast, man. Like spinning the block.
Yeah, it's gonna do that. You usually can't run from karma. Most of it's not murder. It's usually bankruptcy and motherfucking stock market crashes for you crooked motherfuckers. But in this case, he happened to go to the lowest of lowest and
smack a motherfucker.
Yeah,
like, you can't.
And I would say this.
You can't run from other shit like
right.
Let me just also say this about that karma. Is with all the money that he's stolen from people, let's say it was a hit, and then he's still responsible for getting his family killed.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Because he stole so much money, somebody made a hit.
But
and killed his family.
That's
you know
what I thought initially. I thought like you had fucked over so many people. You know what I mean? That's initially what I thought. You fucked over so many people.
Oh wait, Kay don't know this thing, but that's what everybody thought at first.
Yeah.
Until he bet this up. He got his cousin. He pulled over the side of the road like he was trying to change the tire. Had his cousin come and shoot him in the head.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh,
wait.
Oh yeah. And that's what
him in the head.
Listen, that's the fucked up part about it. Like
he tried to make it
seem like they're trying to get him too.
Like a Grace in the head?
Yes.
Oh, a Grace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he had his literally, and that was all fake. He made this shit up.
He had to be like properly like this. Like, all right, just keep your head a little to the left. Right there.
When I shoot, it's gonna
now, when I shoot this shit is going to impact. All right? You're going to feel it.
Don't move, cousin.
But yeah, and that was the fucked up part.
Yeah,
that was what happened right after.
This is going to be one of the greatest Dateline true stories. This is going to be on ID channel.
It's already on Netflix.
This story is going to be
it's already on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, look up the Murdaugh Files, I think it's called.
It's already on Netflix.
It's called the what again?
Murdaugh.
Yeah.
Murdaugh.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Speaking of murder.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Anything nice
out there like this, like, look, don't move too far to the right. I got it.
It might be over for you.
This is gonna be it right here. Trust me.
I'm gonna take a little piece of your ear off. I'm a great shot. You know I am, cousin. I'm a great shot.
I'm gonna fade you right now. I don't know how your barber get down, but this is the ultimate fade right here.
Right.
I'm gonna get you.
We have any good news?
Okay, speaking of murder.
Okay.
Jadakiss has recently been sharing his thoughts on the subject of violence within rap. And he says that while the artists themselves typically get the blame, it's the record labels that bear some responsibility as well.
All the way.
Okay. He went on to say record labels are being successful off of nonsense. Somebody went out, did something stupid, recorded a song about it, and it was able to get a lot of streams. And that became a thing with this whole drill scene. And they're actually going and getting active. So you definitely agree with that?
As a national recording artist,
yeah, facts. Money is money.
Right.
If they see what... Think about it. You... think about it. You this big white motherfucker... And it's white. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest. You know what it is.
You this big white motherfucker in the office, and you know what's selling, and you get it, and it makes sense. if it makes sense that you making more money from shit like that, you don't think they gonna push more for that?
Right.
They're not gonna sit there and be like, no, let's stop the violence.
Right.
Is there any way you can make the
that.
song less violent? You know what I mean?
No, they gonna keep that shit going, and as you can see, they kept that shit going.
Because
So, yeah, for
you,
sure.
most of the music I've heard from you was like fun club,
Like fun club type shit.
twerk shit.
And then the drug came in, but then but this the thing. It's a rumor, and I don't know how clear it is, but it's rumored out that the labels are actually losing money because all this shit they trying to keep dishing out, they losing their artists. They losing their breadwinners.
By that, you mean through the violence?
And yeah, they'll collect that fucking check on
Right.
insurance,
Right.
policy, blah blah
But it's
blah.
not. It's pennies compared to what the artist probably made them.
If the artists were still alive.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and they losing money, dog. On God, they are. I mean, who am I? A disclaimer, it's your boy K Stylis. Who am I to sit here and tell you about how this shit works, right? Who am I? Right? Who the fuck am I? Like,
Well, you know, there's a clip that's going around. This white guy. I don't really know who he is, but he had some working in record labels, and he was saying that this is why it's bullshit. If somebody said, I got a song talking about killing animals, the radio would be like, no, we're not playing that. If I had a song saying I want to beat women and abuse women, they're going to say, no, we're not playing that. But if I say a song killing black men after black men after black men, yeah, bring it on.
Run that shit.
It makes sense.
Ops.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Run down on the ops.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. I mean, they've always tried to use the things that go on in our culture that aren't positive for them to make money. You know what I mean? And so
this is all the game, bro. This is all structured.
Yeah, and I just think now that these younger kids are actually doing a lot of this shit, you know what I mean, that they rap about, and that's where it gets scary, you know?
I think we knew the different kind of coming up.
Is the main.
Yeah, and it's
the main.
I was watching the Wu-Tang Saga thing or whatever, and I'm like on season 2 right now, and I was watching how the record labels were saying, no, we want the grimy, we want the hood, we want that, and these guys were speaking off of their past experiences in the hood, not necessarily to an extent going out there. They were actually saying, yo, we all gonna get out the game. We gonna focus on the music. But nowadays, you know what I'm saying? So if that's what they were pushing in, it's kind of like the same thing. Oh, okay, we want the shooting, we want the killing, we want but that shit's really happening now. Yeah. You know what I mean?
They want to shoot them up, kill them up. Let's get it. Let's go.
You know?
Hey, then you come in here with the song talking about you gonna shoot them all dead.
And can you see white men in the suit saying, yo, that's a winner right there.
Then you say something about shoot them all dead, fuck the ops, smoke the pack. Smoke that
perfect.
pack.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Let's get merch. Smoke the pack. What's the name of the op?
Right.
Got you. Put it on the pack.
Right.
Run it through. Let's go. Let's make this high. This is it. This is the new one. This is it. Let's go.
So let's talk about you a little bit, man. You know, you've been out here, you know what I'm saying? You know, obviously we know you can make that music if you want to. That's not like a hook right there.
Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go.
You know, this one right here hosts at a strip club. So, you know, he's been...
You know, listen, the Met was a strip club capital. I'm gonna say this shit again. I be getting slack for this shit. The Met used to be the strip club capital before Atlanta took back over.
For real?
I promise you. Because we used to stay open all the time. We stay open at 5, 6 in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
I did not know that.
But everybody else was shut down.
When everybody shut down.
I used to live in Atlanta. I did not know that.
See, back in the day when I remember one time when the Gentleman's Club closed, everybody came here. So but point being is like, you know what I mean? You know, we still do what we do, but like, you know, it used to be the capital. But yeah, I've been hearing your music for a good little minute, you know what I mean? Like,
that's what's up.
Yeah, and so just because
it seems like it will get a little bit more raunchy out here though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, it gets real raunchy.
We in the dirty now. We in the dirty. You in the Midwest, we in the dirty. They call it the dirty for a reason.
Dirty. Alright.
Yeah, so
they popping it from the ceiling.
I've seen them hang from the ceiling. I've seen them hang from the ceiling.
On some real live shit, my homegirl damn they got a concussion up in Leroy when they had them the things.
Yeah, I remember.
From the silks or something.
Yeah, the silks.
And she said she
we had all kinds of
got
gymnastics
spun
shit.
around and she hit the wall and she had to go to the
Yeah.
hospital.
I was
Stripper
there.
Chronicles.
I was actually there.
Smack
That
that
night.
You were
wall.
there?
I was actually there that night.
Yeah.
You was there that night?
Yeah, man.
She
He
smacked
know,
that
he
wall.
know my friend. He know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
I know
about.
exactly what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But no, but your music has been playing, you know what I mean? And it's fun music, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
What made you go towards doing, you know what I'm saying, the more party music, the more people have fun music than what the typical thing we talking about, what most rappers and stuff go towards?
Shit, I was in a club. So back home in Kansas City, Missouri, is a club called Club Sweat. So me always going there and seeing how the women always like interact with like the songs and they twerking. I always tell myself like, I want to be the one
Oh.
that they twerk to.
Got an
when,
ass
when,
is
when my
moving.
voice come on,
You want the
y'all
ass
twerk
is-
to my voice.
Ass is going.
I'm a Scorpio, so that should just tell the story by itself. I'm a Scorpio, so in a sense, I'm like, man, I want to be that motherfucker. I want to be that nigga that make all y'all motherfuckers twerk. And ever since then, I stayed on that mission. Oh God. And the crazy part about it is how I blew up. I blew up off a dating site.
I'm a dating site.
Okay, wait a minute.
Oh, it's crazy.
Educate us,
That's
bro.
crazy. Y'all ready? This game, these gems. Y'all ready? Boom, this gems. This gems about to hit you right now. I blew up off of tag.com. It's a dating site. And how I blew, so they format was like MySpace. Yeah.
Okay, I remember. Oh, I love
Yeah.
MySpace.
So,
MySpace.
you know, man, MySpace.
That was
man.
a shit, man. My cover was lit.
Ooh, my page was so fucking rigged. But it was so rigged in the right way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, with the edits and shit. So Tag was just like that, right? So what I did was I just literally booby trapped my I'm sorry for listen to all my Tag followers out there. It ain't nothing like that. Like, what I'm about to say
Disclaimer.
disclaimer.
Hypothetically.
It ain't nothing like that. It's just at the time, it was working because every time I started a conversation with y'all, yeah, y'all like the music. All right, cool, boom. All right, so my page was booby trapped with my songs, and I say booby trapped because it was purposely booby trapped. All right, cool. Automatically played. You look at my page, boom, it's gonna play.
Yeah.
Hands up, get low, girl, hand. All right, boom. So I have my page already booby trapped, but Tag, they give you it's 500 messages. It's a limit, so you can send out 500 a day.
Okay.
All right, think about this. I'm doing 500 every single fucking day, and it's not about hey, check my music out. No, it's more about getting to know the person.
So
the
as soon as
individual.
they come, click on it.
So hold on, you said so you
booby trapped.
said-
She got it.
Who's this nigga saying their hands up?
So when they go to the page and that song pops up, they come back and be like, "What's that song?" Oh, that's me. That shows what? Humble.
Right.
I'm not trying to promote it. People hate fucking the whole like what you call that shit? Not scammers. What you call that shit?
The bots.
Like bots, but it's another word for like keep promoting your shit. It's not. It's
The troll?
not trolls. It's not coming to me, but spam.
Oh, okay.
All right, so people don't like spam. I don't like spam. You don't like spam.
No,
Nobody likes spam. Spam. Who likes spam? No, nobody, right? So the way I set it up, it's like you don't get spam. You don't get spam. You came to my page.
Right. So
Boom
that's-
track. Boom. Now you like it. Now you came back to me like, yo, who? Oh, that's me. That's you. Why you ain't say something? Oh, I ain't know. That's why I wanted to say something.
I was just
You know what? That's
I was just checking on you, see how you was doing, and how I was doing it. And like I said, disclaimer, it was nothing like that. Listen, check it out. I was really checking on y'all. Oh God, I was checking on y'all.
You know
I
what?
really was. It was just my page
Not
and
a bad
booty
idea.
track.
this just
not a bad idea.
This
at all.
right here put me in my feelings. Cause I almost lost my job over that. I didn't know that was called the booby trap. But I almost
booby
lost
trap.
my job over some booby trap shit.
Oh, damn.
I was on the radio and I actually had the computer potted up hot.
Yeah.
And I was on like MySpace or whatever, and I
Yeah.
clicked on somebody's page, and
Yeah.
songs automatically played over air, but it was like, fuck, bitch, that. I was like, oh. By the time my PD made it to the studio, I had shut the whole goddamn computer down. I was about to throw the shit in the wall. I wasn't on no computer. What you heard? You ain't hear nothing.
Nah,
that. Almost lost my goddamn job.
Tab is at a point where it's not the same nowadays, but at the time when I was building it up, and I can honestly say that I blew up off a dating website, and these are the facts. No one can never tell Stylis that I didn't blow up from a motherfucking dating site. No one, not a DJ, like literally no one, dope. No one. But shout out to the DJs, because once it hit, boom. Shout out to y'all. Of course, shout out to the you know what I'm saying, the consumers. Of course. The twerkers, all that. the twerkers.
Couldn't do it without you. I can see you right there accepting your big award. Shout out to all the twerkers out here.
Thank God.
Hey, now this is me right here. All right, y'all, hold on. This right here is this. It's like my mind. I can't even get it going. Wait, I just want to say, hey. Every left cheek, every right cheek, every bounce, every drop, every split. Man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I would be nowhere without this.
Thank you.
But that's real shit. I mean, like I said, people create music sometimes.
Yeah.
Music, and I gotta sit and think about it. You know what I mean? Because I worked at some lounges and some bars too, mostly strip clubs though. But whether it's a lounge bar or whatever, I have to honestly say that I've heard your songs repeatedly over and over and over again.
It's just
you know what I mean? So like, and every time it doesn't matter how many years it is, like all the girls are going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's just the
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a blessing, man.
Yeah.
Like to this day, it's a blessing.
Amen.
It's a blessing to know that they still play my songs, and I'm on 14 years. That's a blessing.
And you from Kansas City, and we in South Carolina. I'm telling you,
that's
I hear
insane.
Every single.
What we got?
night.
Is a new song we about to like? Okay.
Yeah, that's insane.
Smitty go get her.
But wait. Another disclaimer. This is not a twerk song, and this is not the finished product. This is just a song. It's the rough draft, but I just like it because it has so much potential.
Okay.
It does. So don't be listening to him like, man, I don't know, the way that word came out, it sounded too low. I couldn't even hear it.
Okay, we might say that though.
Fuck around, foot of my wrist. Part of your shades from spinning this bitch. Look at my kicks, asking the bitch. Skipping your pussy, bitch, giving them lips. Talking that Haley, I'm doing the dash. Y'all on the front seat, twerking that ass. Baby, wet, flash. Boy, don't let me get in your ass. Yeah, fuck around through her bag. I'm all in my bag, yeah. Give me that bag. I'm on their ass, yeah. Tryna be me, stop. Tryna jog me, stop. Yeah, this money never gon' stop. Damn, I got this shit on lock. Damn, I got shit on lock. Stuck in the block. Stirring the pot. Baby girl, know I got lots. Pull up in the motherfucker born. Baby girl, know I be scoring. Never be born. Pull up with only forms. Kicking the dash. Fucking and smacking her ass. Tweaking that ass. Baby girl, see all that cash. Yeah. Fuck around and get a $1 too. Fuck around and get a pound or two. Look at what the fuck the money do. Baby, come here and turn the crew. Let's fuck around, foot of my wrist. Part of your shades when we spinning this bitch. Look at my kick, asking the bitch. Skipping your pussy, bitch, give me them lips. Hopping that Haley, I'm doing the dash. Y'all on the front seat, twerking that ass. Baby, wet, flash. Boy, don't let me get on your ass. Yeah, fuck around through her bag. I'm all in my bag, yeah. Give me that bag. I'm on their ass, yeah. Tryna be me, stop. Tryna jog me, stop. Yeah, this money never gon' stop. Damn, I got this shit on lock.
Cognac when they hit the lid, come bands up. Bad bitch cute in the face, got no butt. AP on a nigga wrist, I'm froze up. This shit ain't never gonna stop, I told her. Bad bitch just got an in, I recruited shawty. Flew to Miami, got a little bitch, a new body. I'm a playboy, it's cognac, not Cardi. Hellcat fresh on the lot, I'ma go retarded. She acting innocent, no, she a freak bitch. Shot to put right in her mouth. Switch, my treat me a hoe, but hell no. Can never say hate on the boy, but they cannot stop this shit. Say this shit, love me, she wild. She don't know another nigga that's fly. I asked the bitch why she lying. Girl, you know you wanna meet K-Style.
Fuck around, foot of my wrist. Call your shade, make still this bitch. Give me my kiss, asking the bitch. Skipping your pussy, bitch, giving them lists. Hopping the Haley, I'm doing the dash. Y'all in the front seat, twerking that ass. Look at these babies, wet splash, fuck boy. Hey, fuck around through her bag.
Okay.
See,
And you switch your style up.
I fuck with it. See, when I hear music, it's because I work in a strip club. I be trying to picture it, like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to picture the money falling. I'm trying to picture the girl.
Oh, and you can still drop some ass to that.
I think that's what
You
it
can
is.
still drop some ass to that.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I was picturing that'd be hard. That'd be hard.
You know,
as fuck.
especially like when they get low, they go
That'd be
front
hard.
to back.
Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, that'd be hard.
I hear that Pretty Boy Beats. I said, bro, you gotta understand. And he like me and him, we partner up on like literally 90% of the beats of all my songs, right? But this beat is different. I told him, I said, bro, something about this beat.
That shit
This is
hard.
my favorite beat, bro. I like that chant in the back, like it's like a I can't explain it, like some type of Indian culture type of like
I can picture
that shit is
bro.
hard, bro.
That shit will, like I said, you know what I'm saying, based off the type of music that, you know what I mean, the association with that you make or whatever, like, and clearly got the longevity. I'm literally, I fuck with the beat. I was picturing, I was sitting over here thinking about my baddest entertainer dropping and the money just falling, you know what I'm saying?
That
like,
shit, boy.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Fuck
so-
when I flood my wrist, Cartier shades me stunning this bitch. Look at my kicks, I stand the bitch. Skipping your pussy, bitch, giving them lips. Hopping the heli, I'm doing the dash. Y'all in the front seat, twerking that ass. Look at them baby sweat splash. Fuck boy, don't make me get on your ass. Yeah, fuck around through her back. Whoo, whoo. All in the bag, yeah. Hey.
Okay.
I can't sound
Yo, with that, we gonna end that on that note right there. We're gonna end on that. Yo, Stylis, let all the co-signers know how they can continue to support your movement. You know, hit you up, however, holla at you.
For sure, everything, all platforms, Stylis, KSTYLIS, without the T at the motherfucking end.
Alright,
Without that motherfucker, it's just Stylis. Hit me up anywhere on the platforms you gonna find me. I'm gonna be that motherfucker. I'm like literally active on all my platforms as we speak. I'm active on all my shit. I literally just got back active on Facebook. So Facebook, like, and I don't know how I ignored 2 million people.
like shit.
That's
Let me
insane.
go back to my face. Oh shit.
That's
You know what I mean?
I know that's just some insane shit.
But that's dope too though.
Like 2 million people on Facebook. I don't know. Like, man, I apologize. Disclaimer. We got
But the word of the day is
disclaimer.
Tell them charge it to my mind and not my heart.
Shit.
Right.
You know, it's right. Like it was never set up like that. It was just me just going to them and be like, damn. And then that's when I started, you know, interacting. Like, all right, bet. It wasn't even. It don't have to be two. It could have been 10. I was never focused on Facebook. I was traveling. There we go. Disclaimer.
Right.
Another one.
right. I
I was working like a motherfucker. And when I tell you I was working, I mean I was working. Like I was in third world countries doing twerk. I was in motherfucking Angeles City of the Philippines.
Doing twerk?
Hey,
Yes.
What does Philippines
Oh,
twerking look
God.
like?
Man, beautiful as fuck. Oh God, but
Going on a road
hey,
case,
ain't gonna. I mean, you have to though. But ain't gonna lie though. So we flew into Manila of the Philippines, and the shit was kind of sketchy though, because their president pulled up, and it's like army cars and everything. This is before they banned them hoverboards from the airport. You remember they banned the hoverboards, right? So me and my DJ, we just flying, scooting on hoverboards and shit. And we seeing all these motherfucking, you know, army trucks, and I'm like, what the fuck going on? The people at the front desk like, oh, this is president. He always come here and get a meal. Wait, he just always come here and get a meal. Oh, okay, it's crazy. All right.
It's different.
Tell me why that was the same, because we was in Manila for 1 week before we went to Angeles City. So around that time, it was like days later when the president came, that's when we found out that it was these doors, like this hallway. When you go beyond the doors, tell me why it was a whole motherfucking mall.
Oh shit.
Jesus. Yeah, that's.
When you open the doors, like people like fucking everywhere.
That's crazy.
That shit was lit.
Damn.
Going to Manila for twerking.
Oh Lord.
Nah, don't go to the Philippines right now. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's like
Everybody's saying it's sketchy right now. I don't know.
At least you got yours in and out. That's amazing. Thank you for stopping by, man.
I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all, for having me. This shit was definitely a vibe.
I'm glad you enjoyed
Appreciate it.
yourself.
This is a vibe.
Stack, any last words?
Watch your kids because they watching you. Stay hydrated, mind your business, and keep God first.
Hallelujah.
And with that being said, we out. It's the cosign, bitch.
Hey.